What's up, everybody? It's Magic here with RaceNews.com, back for another edition of Dr. Miranda Previews, and we're going to Belmont Park to look at the final Breeders' Cup win in your in-prep race of the season. The Futurity Stakes is Grade 3. Lots of juveniles in here, lots of question marks. Dr. Miranda, how are you, and what do you think of this field?
I'm doing great. I'm on your side of the United States right now. I'm in Las Vegas, so it's a good day. And hey, did you hear that Churchill Downs is going to allow fans coming up, which is awesome?
I didn't. That's breaking news to me. That's great for you. Yeah.
Jared and Aaron will be in Keeneland soon, so we can go visit them too. So yeah, I'm ready for the race though. It's been a good day. So yeah, looking at this race is very tough. A bunch of 2-year-olds. You never know what's going to happen with any of these. You don't have a whole lot to go off of. So what I'm going to do is go over the whole entire field. I did take out the 2 main track only, so I'm going to skip those 2 because I don't think it's supposed to rain. And then I'm just going to kind of go over the race projection. So starting with the number 1, we have Sky's Not Falling. If you look at this horse, it's improving every time it's been running. It went from Delaware to Saratoga to Woodbine, and the buyers keep going up slowly. He did get bumped last time out, and he was 5 wide before that. And he gets size in the irons, and he's been working out really good. And then you have the number 2 horse, the favorite, After 5. This is the first of 3 Wesley Ward horses in this race. He's out of Warfront Sire. There's actually 3 of those in this race, too. He got second at Kentucky Downs to a stablemate Trade Deal a month ago, and he came from behind, but this race is actually shorter than the last race, so it kind of concerns me a little bit. And he does have Irad Ortiz on top again. But talking about this horse, I think he would do great if he was stretched out to a mile. I think that's going to be his niche more than a 6 furlong. But what do I know? The number 3 horse, we have 2nd of July. He did win last time out. He wasn't facing a whole lot of competition, though. And then the number 4, you have New Bomb. That's a Todd Pletcher, John Velasquez. He set the pace the last time out, and he faded in the stretch. But his speed is so quick. His early speed was 131 the last time he was out. Then we go to the number 5, Bright Devil, out of Ireland with Mark Cass and Joel L. Rosario. He won the first maiden. Then they put him in a stakes race, and he hasn't been a factor since. He's been working okay since shipping here last month. But the problem is when these horses come from overseas to the United States, I don't really like them the first time out. I feel like they always bounce. So I don't really think this horse is going to be a big competitor in this race. And then we have the number 6 County Final. We have a 2-year-old with Asmussen and Jose Ortiz. I know that's what Mike likes. He tells me that's the only time to bet Asmussen is when you have a 2-year-old. Last time out at Kentucky Downs, he didn't do great, but I mean, that's a weird track. He just lost to G3, but I think he's going to be a big factor underneath. And then you have, oh my God, MoMA's Manny Franco and Christopher Clement. Lost to G2 to Jackie's Warrior. Jackie's Warrior is a great horse, but he's been off for about 60 days now. And then we go to Trade Deal, who just beat After 5 the favorite at Kentucky Downs last time out, which that's no easy feat. He ran a decent 77 buyer. And you can never discount a Kitten's Joy in a Ramsey horse. Maybe that's just a Kentucky bias for me. But anytime I see Ramsey and a Kitten's Joy on the turf, I have to bet them every single time. And he's been working out really well. And then after that, you have the last Wesley Ward horse. That is Gypsy King. It took him 3 times to break his maiden. He went to a stakes race and got 5th place. He's a speed horse, but nothing really sticks out to me. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about how I think the race is going to project for these little 2-year-olds. There's going to be a lot of early speed, and I think that New Bomb and MoMA's is actually going to burn each other out. I think that Sky's Not Falling and Trade Deal are going to be sitting off the pace and actually be battling it in the end. You're going to see After 5 closing. You have Irad on the turf. He always comes from behind and closes. But I think he's going to run out of track, and I think he's going to be in the top 3, but I don't think he's going to go past the number 1 horse and then Trade Deal. And then County Final is going to be somewhere in the mix. I mean, Asmussen, he's going to be somewhere. So with my picks, I'm going to do an exacta box with Sky's Not Falling, Trade Deal, and After 5. And then with my trifecta box and my superfecta box, it's those same 3 horses, but I'm going to add the Asmussen horse County Final in it.
This is a big field, lots of horses we don't really know anything about, including the European shipper that you talked about. I thought you did a great job outlining how the race looks and each contender in here. The odds are a little interesting because, like you said, After 5, still a maiden, is the favorite at 3-1.
Yeah.
Sky's Not Falling at 10-1. I think there's plenty of value there. Whenever Mike Trombetta has a horse running in a stakes race that's double-digit odds, it's usually worth a look. So the Sky's Not Falling might be my pick in this race right now. We're recording this on Friday, but you've got plenty of great picks here, great options, and you're in Las Vegas, so you can definitely go to the sports book, bet on it, watch it. Dr. Miranda, tell the people where they can find you for all your picks and analysis, and maybe a little bit of Las Vegas this weekend.
At Miranda Bunky.
Perfect. Thank you as always for joining us on this show. We'll see you next week. Good luck.
Bye.